hit 110 and kind of just hanging out. You got it all lined out for you there on SUGP. For those that don't know, I'm also on the tube streaming, hanging out. Guys, please don't forget to take your profits on the way up. I'm sure there's plenty of times where you said, damn, I should take my profit, and the damn thing reversed completely. For a C pop, you're looking for about 14 cents first. So 1.4. Breaks 1.4, you have a good possibility of breaking 16 cents. With this momentum that it picked up right here, but also remember, they rug pull it pretty hard. This one just ran, I want to say about, what, like 3-4 weeks ago. I think about 3-4 weeks ago, yeah. It ran pretty hard. So right now we just got, is there any news? I don't see any news. Nothing there. Let's check if on the website if they've got something. Oh wow! Trap detector says it's past nuclear gate. That's not good. Looks like they have a 424B. They filed on the 16th. Sorry, on the 15th. Got 100 out of 100. All right. So again, 14 cents, possibly 16, and then a little bit more. You got here, right here, SUGP decided to turn around on us here, right back below volume weighted average price. That sucks. And it really does suck. Sky Q's making some moves again. Don't forget to hit the like, the follow, and the share. Gosh darn it. I am pretty wrecked. I'm tired. We had our football game yesterday, which we got just absolutely demolished. And it was only because we couldn't cover. They had a kid on the inside on the running short routes, and they had a tall, fast kid running deep routes. And uh, I did not have someone I could use as safety. And Brody and I had a little bit of a falling out before the game, so he was a little bummed, and I was a little pissed, and that sucks. So we went in that game all sorts of wrong, but we were still in the championships because we were number one, and there was another team that decided that they were going to get beat by the team that hasn't won any games in the year, but they got absolutely destroyed. It was like 34-1. Interceptions count as 1 point, so that's how that happened. Yo, what's up, Tan Master? But yeah, so I don't know. It was just all sorts of wrong. We should have beat that team. They weren't really that good. The only thing that they were good at is they had a one kid that was fast and tall, and yeah, their quarterback just got back from camp too, so he was all gun ho and ready to go. Hit the like, the follow, and the share, guys. Let's go. So SUGP pushing 105 again. Let's see if it wants to go for that 127 now that it's back over volume weighted average price. That's a nice little hippity dip there. And then you've got C-Pop coming back down to volume weighted average price again as well. Still looking for something new and exciting. Not really seeing a whole lot. Man, how about that CRNX? That thing took off. All right, let's see a new high for SUGP. Break 110, you got 127. There's 111. I just broke 110 just a hair. SUGP's estimated borrow fees 298%. So let's see what we got. What else we got here? All right, 16 of you in here. Yep, something's going on. 16. Wow. That means that you know, either TikTok stopped pushing my stuff or letting people know that I'm on. I don't know. I have no idea. XCH again from last week. This thing decided to move again. XCH. Not a whole lot of volume in it yet. Currently at 356,000. Its average is 478, and its floats 83 million. So it's nothing crazy. Come on, SUGP. Thank you, Mr. Lonely, for sharing the live. What's up, Captain? Oh man, summer's just weird. A lot of people are out doing stuff, taking trips. Mhm. Come on, SUGP, push it. It is a slow Tuesday, just like it was slow Monday. This one here, I told you guys yesterday, I was like, hey, keep an eye on this one. And it just seemed to have worked out. 30-minute chart. Yesterday in pre-market, I was telling you guys keep an eye on BJDX. If you were on with me yesterday, you would have heard about it. There were your targets, and look at that. There's a gap at 219, a gap to 215 pre-market today. So there you go. The targets were acquired. Solid little move. 103 to 215. It's, basically got a buck there. This one here is moving nicely. The AMPG. It's 1.8 million so far. Floats 22 million. Averages 4.13 million. Looks like it came off of a little bottom here, a little triple bottom maybe, and pumped all the way up to, what is that, 716. Man, oh man, 716 from 540. Oh, there you go. 760 dipped, broke that trend line back down, trading sideways. There's a good possibility it gets back to about 697 AMPG. Any questions, concerns, anything? What do you got? Y'all let me know. I'd say 692 is probably going to be your target there. So it looks like it's got a trigger. That trigger is probably going to be right about 660. I'd say 660 is your trigger. It's already, checking off 2 of the 3 boxes. Is there volume? Well, let's see. What was this one right here? This is 12,000. So no, not really. It doesn't really have the volume, right? So that's one box that's not really checked. Okay, is it above VWAP? Yes. So that's a box checked. Okay. Is the MACD flipped? Yes, it's flipped. Let's go. I got three green bars, so that box is checked. So that's 2 of the 3 boxes checked for this thing to hopefully keep on moving to the upside. And all you got to do is draw yourself your little trend line here. You can just clip there, draw it here. Breaks volume weighted average price, breaks your trend line. Then it's no go. It's an out. It's a peace out kind of thing. Are there any gaps on this thing that we can see in the general vicinity? Oh, look at that. There's a gap at 821. How likely is it that it's going to hit that gap? Not very likely. It's got a ways to go, but if there is a gap, most of the time it tries for it. And we can say it tried for it right there at that 761. This is SPHL. SPHL decided to move as well here. So as you can see, SPHL broke its previous little high here at 348. Its current high, 52-week high, is 350. It averages about 937,000 shares on average, 3-month average. Looks like it wants to go for about 407, roughly right around there, 47, 410, something like that. That's the SPHL. I'd say that's your first target on SPHL. Nice little cup. Oh, looks like it wants it. Come on. Keep on pushing. I don't see any news there. Oof, big old dump there. All right, so on this cup, for it to be a nice little cup and handle, we don't want it to break back below volume weighted average price, which is about 326. It's heading that direction, right? Ouch. Jesus. Now that is a that is a vortex. That is a vacuum right there. The algorithms triggered this right here. They triggered this sell-off. There is no news that I can see. Let me type in trap detector SPHL. That looks like a trap, doesn't it? SPHL. So all I'm doing is I'm going to jrockstocks.com. I'm clicking on trap detector. I'm putting in SPHL. It's a high trap risk, 78 out of 100. You can read what's going on with it right here, what it checks, what it doesn't. All right, you go down here, you go dilution weapon, okay. Severity is high, flag, convertible security language, convertible notes, debentures, preferred shares can become dilution pressure. They filed a 20F back in April 28th. All right. Is that still a red flag? Yes, it is. See, do they have any news, anything that came out recently? No, back in January. So there's really no reason for that move. There's really no reason for this move, but they decided to move from about 238 all the way up to 370. It's a whole dollar move. Now, some of these stocks, the algorithms will check the liquidity. The liquidity is us. Okay. The algorithms are hedge funds. They have computers that are just massive that do a lot of trading little by little. I mean, shoot, just that candle right there, just this guy right here was 521,000 shares, 165,000 there, 127,000 there, and 15,000 so far on this next candle. Look at that MACD. The MACD has come down after that spike, after that sell-off. Yeah, selling pressure got really, really strong there for a minute. Thank you, Mr. Lonely. Thank you for the hearts. Me appreciate you. See, SPHL hit 370. SUGP hit 115. So it's getting closer and closer to that target. CPOP pushing that 13 cents again. It's got a trigger about 1387. Like I said, if it can break through that, it probably get CPOP probably get closer to that 16 cents. All right, let's talk about some pains. Anybody got some pains? Any issues they're having with trading recently that they cannot figure out what the heck is going on? Put it in the comments. Let me see. Talk it out. Or if you have a problem and you don't want to share it with everybody else, just send me a message, and when I get to it, we'll talk about it. Also, remember, guys, there are a lot of scammers out there. It seems like there's been less. I haven't seen a whole bunch more of these fake Jrockstocks accounts that keep popping up, like Jrockstocks 0.1 or 1.0 or Jrockstocks original, or when you guys are looking, make sure it just says Jrockstocks, and it's spelled Jrockstocks, just like that. No dots, dashes, zeros, nothing like that. Let's see if SUGP just did a double bottom here. Vertically moving up slowly still. Another trend line there. You draw yourself a trend line. You can draw it from here, draw it to there. Kind of see what's going on there. Okay, or you can go ahead and just take it straight to this one here. All right, so now you have 2 layers of protection. Go ahead and just line it up off of those. You have 2 layers of protection. You have the volume weighted average price. It breaks that. You know it's going to go down. Once it breaks volume weighted average price, the second layer of protection is that trend line. We watch that trend line, and if it breaks that trend line, then you know it's going back down. It's probably going to go back down about 90 cents. Currently 108, 107. Looks like it's really trying to go for that 115 again. You got the W there. Let's see. There's 112. Come on, SUGP. Push it. Dirty dog. It's really slow. Really slow. I'm looking, just constantly looking for something, and it is just god awful slow. So again, pain points, anything you guys want to chat about, you let me know. I'm just gonna listen to some music here and keep looking for stuff that's just waking up. You got this one already lined out. Good possibility that it'll get to that 127. And on these, you could even see this thing's basically trending. It's got a channel, basically. Could be mistaken, but it looks like it's got a channel. Or a rising wedge, even, actually. Yeah, that looks more like a rising wedge. So your bottom trend line, which you can draw from there, or you can take it down to here. There you go. So red means go. I'm sorry, green means go, red means no. Technically, it almost got it right there. Okay, but it keeps doing new highs. As you can see, they're not big, but they are there. That's a high. That's a high. That's a high. And then you got a higher low, a higher low. Remember, volume weighted average price is your friend. Gotta go, fam. Good luck. Take profits. Fuck them bears. That's right. Thank you, the one squib. We'll see you later, bro. We'll see you later, bro. All right, here we go. STEX. There we go. Frickin' come on. Where is it going? STRX. There we go. 125. Nice little pattern. Making higher highs, higher lows, stretching. And there we are. 116, 118, 124. There's a little gap at 141. So 1937, 1941 is your gap. So it hits that, fills that gap. Where's it going to go next? Well, it doesn't really get much higher after that. Not right there, at least. You got another little line here, about 173, 172. There you go. So that would be your second take profit. Zombie. And then 191. 191. Any gaps after that? None that I see. Nope. All right, so there you go. You're all lined out here on a STEX. Let's see. Can it get up to that 141? Fill the gap and go for 172. Let's check our 15-minute real quick. Looks pretty decent. Is there any news? Sometimes good news is bad news and bad news is good news. Announced first independent reserve attestation by Eisner Amper for GLDY. Okay. The fact that there's a gap and it's up there, it's a good sign. Let's see, SUGP, how you doing? All right, there you go. It shows you it had dipped out below volume weighted average price, broke the downtrend line. We got 129 on STEX here, 130 on a 5-minute chart there. Let's put that on a 1 minute. Good little push to 130. Let's see if we can get any more. SUGP trying to really survive. So in this situation, you can test this out. Okay, so you can look at this one here, or you can take this and move it up to here, or even here. Draw yourself that line, but now you're drawing it a little more sideways. If you hit these marks, you'll see that the more you adjust this, the more it makes sense. So hit, came close, and now it's going. Looks like it wants that 116 again. I know. C-Pop just took my profits. Lolo Rod, no. Damn you, C-Pop. C-Pop's at 1363. 1650, 1660. Yeah, it's still messing around. Currently, it looks like it did an inverted head and shoulder pattern on a 5-minute chart on C-Pop. Looks like it wants to move. Are you still in it or are you all out? Oh, C-Pop. Wait, did you just take your profits? Is that what you're saying? Because what you wrote is C-Pop just took my profits, like it took your profits, or did you just take your profits? Low Rod, which one is it? I hope it's the good one where you took your profits, not C-Pop took your profits. Please specify. Did it eat your profits or did you make profit? right, we're watching STEX move up slowly, riding that VWAP right now on the 1 minute chart. STEX, we got SUGP over here on the left. I mean, they're very small moves today. What is this VANI? VANI. Here's another one messing around. 36 million floats. Almost done $1 million in trading. Average is 244. Is there some news? Clear One enters merger deal to acquire Vivani unit Cortigent. Cortigent? God, fuck if I know. All right, look at that new high on STEX, 131, 132. Let's go. We're 9 pennies away from that target, that gap at 141. And I wonder. All right, let's see if we can get 178, 180, right around there for I'm sorry, for VANI. Fanny. Fanny. All right, 181 on Vanny. We are looking for 141 on STEX. Thank you guys for hanging out with me again. If you want the Discord or if you want the watch list, go to jrockstocks.com. Check it out. Here we go. Let's see the push STEX. And it is trying. Come on, 134, 135. Come on. There we go. Can you guys hear me okay? My screen just shouted at me, no sound detected, but I doubt that. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Night Owl. Appreciate you. All right, there's 36. Let's see that 41 real quick pop to 141. We are having a little bit of technical difficulty here at that 36. Looks like those bears just jumped in. I saw the L2 stack the asks there. Luckily the bids are stacking as well, trying to get up there. But as you can see, it's dumping because those asks are just coming in hard. I just saw one for a little over 10,000. It looked like on the ask there. They pop up real quick and then they spread out. They're called iceberg orders. There she blows. Fucker. These games are just getting trickier and trickier. So it looks like if you guys got in when this thing was when we were starting to talk about this thing, right when it got back over volume weighted average price, it was about 26 to 36, so 10 cents. That's nothing. But you can capture a little bit of profit. You just got to learn to keep looking at the chart and seeing what it's done. This one here just kept pushing. There wasn't really a sell-off. This might have been one right here. A little bit of a sell-off. But right now you got your MACD trying to turn red on you on STEX. Looks like it's heading back down to those gaps that it just created at 108. SUGP pushing up 112, 114. It's like it's trying to get its high. SUGP. I'm on SUGP. And if you look at that trend line, you'll see that it is following that trend line. Okay, you can draw yourself another trend line here from this one to this one. It's a small trend line because it's not very active right there. 35 million shares traded. That's pretty good. It's done the float 10 times already, so it's rolled it 10 times. 351. You got to watch those triggers. So you'll see, look, every time it stopped, if you cut this thing in half, you'll see this high right here. All right, then you'll see all these get rejected right about that 310. Rejection, rejection, rejection. Little breaks, little pops here and there. Got rejected right now. Back down the VWAP. Back down to your trend line. Looks like it wants to break down, break through that VWAP and break through that trend line. If it does break through that, you have a little hope right here. $1 is going to be your support. So there's right about there's $1 on SUGP. So there you go. All right, CMND, 288, 290, 310. CMND's blown up. There's CMND, 1.02 million float. There's your first target right here, 352. 352. We'll go ahead and take this down. 392. All right, again, look at that. Look at that. It's literally hanging on a cliff right now. SUGP is hanging on a cliff. CMND, you got your targets on the screen. Watch that volume. Its average volume is 2.24 million. So technically, if it keeps moving a little by little, it's going to get over that average volume. Wild Stumpy Juno, huh? All right. He says he's not a financial advisor. He says buy financials today. Okay. Wild Stimpy Juno. Palantir, let's go. ZS, let's go. Okay. We're just watching, trying to see if we can make two shits out of this thing. There's really not much that's just very appetizing right now. Danny dropped down to 150 after hitting 173. CMNB is trying to survive. It's having problems. Low volume weighted average price, not looking very solid at the moment. Man, here's VANI again. Break through that, hit at your 181. Back above VWAP. It's trying. I don't trust that level 2 on VANI though. Guys, don't forget to hit the like, the follow, the share. Let's go. Look at that. SUGP found some support again. It's hilarious. Oh, coffee's not doing jack shit. All right, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go get some coffee. Just gotta go push a button and it'll pour it. All right, I'm running on fumes. I'm running on fumes. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. All right, well, I guess now's a good time as ever to go over jrockstocks.com with you guys real quick. Let's see, AMPG's trying to break out a little bit. You got CMND back to 75. You got VANI back down below volume weighted average price. Still not really letting that MACD flip yet. So it's trying. It's just it's got 2 red bars on the MACD. So 3 red bars and it's a bad call, bad sign. Bad sign. Do not pass go. Do not collect $500. SUGP still not hitting that target at 127. Hit 116. Got stuck. Come on, SUGP. Hear me talking about you. Not seeing much. Not seeing a whole lot. All right. So here is jrockstocks.com. This is the website. If you want to read about me, read the reviews. I got about 100 of them. And there you go. There's 450. So we got about 10 minutes. 10 minutes until market opens. Just kidding. Until I turn into a pumpkin. So here you go. Read the reviews. There's about 100 of them. There's a track record you can go to. I just need to update this. It's been a little hectic for me this week so far. So with 4th of July, family stuff, and life, I haven't been able to update this from June 18th was the last week that I did this. So there's alerts posted. TP1's hit 63% there. My Weeble percentage 77.68%. My TP1 accuracy on my watch list is 69% for this week, or for June, July. Let's see. June, what would I say here? June 15th to June 18th. That's what you got. There's the watch list. This is 7 days of watch list. So this goes from June 10th. There you go, from June 10th until June 18th. That's that accuracy that we got right here, 69%. All right, top runner was CCHH at 472%. All right, so you have helpful links. That's where you can go. You can find your broker. You can find a lot of free information here. These are the links I use sometimes, and it's how I designed Trap Detector and Day Trade Analyzer. Basically, I used information that I found online and put it all together. Here's the Learning Center. You go through the journey, just start your journey. All right, this is all free stuff. Step 1, beginner start here. Step 2 is the rules. The rules are very important. I would say that is probably one of the most important things you could ever learn about in this game we call trading, especially trading penny stocks. Okay, so you got non-negotiables right here. Protect capital, never risk too much on one trade, have a plan before you enter, do not chase price, trade with the trend when possible, patience is part of the edge. All right, you look at all these, you learn about them, and yeah, it should help you a lot. Okay, here's the pricing for Jrockstocks.com. So watch list only, $49.99. You got your Discord live trading room, $69.99 for the month. They are auto renewals, and then if you want the full year, paid up front, you save 40% for full access to Discord and the watch list. If you want to pay monthly, here it is right here. There's your $99.99 a month. You get access to the watch list and the Discord, and that's that. If you want to know about me, who I am, what I do, there you go. Here's about me. Okay. If I made you some money and you want to tip your waiter, just go right down here. There's the Cash App. All right. I ain't too proud to say I don't accept Cash App. Nope. Not at all. All right. So there you go. There's jrockstocks.com. So as you can see, live stream Monday through Friday, 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay. That's on TikTok. Okay. Then I switch over to the Discord from 5 to 6:30. Right now we're at 4:53. So there you go. How are these little schnookums doing? I don't see much changed. Still SUGP. Not much going on, guys. It's a slow Tuesday. It's not to say it's not going to blow up once market opens, but right now it's just a slow Tuesday. We're just moving slow. All right. And again, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for your support. It's always nice to come on here and be able to chit chat with you guys. I know it's a little quiet in here. I don't know what TikTok's doing, but TikTok's doing something. They always do something. At one point, we were up to about 150 to 180 in the live stream here on TikTok. Something happened. Not really sure what, but SUGB, he's trying to push up to that 116 again. It breaks 116, you'll have 127. It is a slow mover. It's literally moving a little tiny bit by a little tiny bit. Scratch something. Ouch. All right, let me go grab that coffee. It should be ready. Yeah, I got me some coffee. Yes. The Rock. How we doing? What's up, random? How you doing? What up, Nick? How you guys doing? Chilling, slow morning. Finally, I gotta tell you guys, I'm finally gonna be able to take a breath here in a little bit. Um, I have football practice tomorrow, and then don't have the game again until Monday, and then everything's done until like September, which is good because, man, we just switched out our floors, and I've been pooped. I've been running on fumes. I did all the demo, ripped up all the old floorboards, all the old baseboards, and I'm just and then 4th of July, and then da da da, and da da da, and then main broke at Uncle's house. Had to set that up to get fixed. Da 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 da. Lots of little things here and there. Just kind of been chapping my hide. Come on, SUGP. Let's go move your ass. Give me something, right? There's 15, there's 16, there's a new high. Come on. Come on, bust open. Freaking 1 penny is not good enough. But there is, looks like 26,000 sitting at about 119 on the ask. So there she goes a little bit. So 2 pennies there instead of 1 penny at a time. 2 pennies, SUGP. There's 119. Come on, baby. Eat through those asks. Nice. The asks are getting taller now. So that's good. At least they're going up. You got bids starting to stack. 118. Looks like that's what the Bulls are defending. Bulls are defending 118 all the way down to 113 in the thousands on there. So what we were waiting for, Rock. We were waiting for the market to fucking move, man. It has definitely been slow as shit. I'm looking for little things to blow up here. Once that volume starts increasing, then there's something going on, and it might actually do something. Currently, nothing. Not much. Nothing. Absolutely frickin' nothing. Little tiny movers. VA&I showed promise, and then got just stuffed right there. Got stuffed. Come on, SUGP, push, damn it. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. All right. What are you guys stuck in? What are you guys bag holders of? Let's see if maybe, since the market is so damn slow, maybe I can just go over your positions on your trades, or on your, let you know if I think it's gonna move up or down or what have you. Throw me your pain points in here. Thank you, Doug. Thanks for sharing the live. If there was more people sharing, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it. Everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools. Yeah, Michelle, very possible. Not it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. Man, can you guys believe it's already freaking July 7th? Already. Like, we were just in July. Well, you're in Apple? I'm in Apple. Oh, well, you're in Apple. I got you. Well, Apple's, it's not a bad stock to be in. We're talking big stocks, SpaceX, Tesla, not bad stocks to be in. All right, ABAT. What's up, Daisy May? How you doing? See, guys, if you share the live, look what happens. People come in and and start chatting. That's what we're here for, right? If you guys see a ticker that's blowing up or something, you put it in the chat. That's how it goes. All right, ABAT. Let's see ABAT. ABAT. If I remember correctly, this one's kind of stuffed. Yeah, it did stuffed. It ran to 369 there, and then stuffed. Ran to 476 here, and then stuffed. All right, so if you're stuck in something and you're looking for a way out, you're trying to decide whether or not you hold or you average down or do something like that. That's more of a swing play type of call. So I'd say go to your 4-hour chart. Hey, look at that, guys. We hit 122 on SUGP. Oh, look at that. Come on, 127. Come on in, baby. Here comes another high. 1 penny up. Come on, 1 penny up. Man, those biz and ass, they're fighting. They're bumping heads right here. This is a war right there. Look at that. Oh boy, who's gonna? Oh, look at the Bulls. The Bulls are winning. The Bulls are winning this fight right now. They hit 123. That's a good little move there for SUGP. It broke down, broke through everything, found support at 103, and then decided to go for another move here. A little micro move. All right, so ABAT. So I would go to like a 4-hour chart on ABAT. I'd take a look and see how many times in the past it's been around certain levels, right? The certain price levels. Well, you can see it traded sideways here, broke down, came back up. Okay, currently it's at its support. I'd say this is probably support 278. That's probably your support. That's your area of support. 278, maybe down to 253. So area of support on a longer. Yeah, not bad. All right, so yeah, it's for a longer play. For it to work out, it's bounced off of 247 here. Where is it gone? Okay, so your next area, your next pain point, 224 and 186. So $2 on the downside. But on the upside, I mean, this thing ran to 12 bucks, 535, downtrend, finally came back up, possibly on just some sort of battery news because it's battery technology. There's 476 and then automatically sold off. So in my opinion, for this thing to move, you can see this pain point right here. So its resistance is about $3. So I'd say if you can break $3, then maybe it'll run about 326, maybe somewhere around 356. There's a lot of pressure sitting in here, right about that 365. So that's why I said 350s is probably a decent area to be hopeful for, right? But we don't trade stocks with hope. We trade it with what we see on the chart. Your average is 311. Okay, so you're not that buried. 30 cents, 26 cents roughly. So not too bad. Just got to get back over that $3. Again, be careful. Right now it's in a nice little uptrend here. This is a 4-hour chart, so it is in a nice little uptrend from that 256. That 256 it bumped his butt on. So yeah, there is a positive to it. It isn't an uptrend. Currently, it's bumping its head on this resistance right here, this 286. Let's see, 278, 286 right up in there. So, well, it's been a rough down average. Yeah. Yeah, you think you caught the bottom every time, and then it isn't the bottom, right? Yeah, if you want more information on ABAT, I suggest you go to jrockstocks.com, click trap detector, or go to day trade analyzer. Check that out. These are all in beta testing right now. So yeah, TNMG, this little guy here, this one likes to trap people a lot. TNMG does. Ah, don't worry, TOVX. Yeah, TOVX has been kind of working on something. It's been popping into the top gainers for a minute here and then dropping out. Top gainers for a minute and then dropping out. Today it finally took a good little move to the upside. Again, 30-minute chart. Take a look at it. Look at where it's been bumping its head. It's been here before. When it breaks through, where does it go? Oh, look at that. 44 cents, which back in the day here we hit. I'd say triggers about 31 cents. 3-1 breaks 3-1. Maybe it'll get 3-6, breaks 3-6. Possibly it'll go for that 44 cents again. Long way from where it's at right now. 45 million float. Done 7.25 million so far on a average of 20 million. So all right, looks like the time has run out. It's 5:07. I'm gonna hop on over to the Discord here. Thanks for hanging out, guys. And if you're interested in getting that Discord, go to jrockstocks.com. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Peace out, guys. We'll see you on the Discord.